The Hadzabe people are located in northern Tanzania, primarily around the Lake Eyasi Basin, which lies in the Great Rift Valley. This area is situated between the Ngorongoro crater and Lake Manyara, not far from the Serengeti National Park and Olduvai Gorge, one of the most important paleoanthropologic sites in the world. Key locations: Lake Eyasi, their main homeland, a seasonal salt lake where they hunt and gather. Yida Valley, a region near Lake Eyasi with dense bushland and savanna, ideal for their hunter-gatherer lifestyle. Mbulu Highlands and Mangola, areas they also travel through during seasonal movements. Though they are traditionally nomadic and move depending on the season and availability of resources, their range is generally limited to this region of northern Tanzania. The Hadzabe, also spelled Hadza, are an indigenous ethnic group of around 1,200 people living in northern Tanzania near Lake Eyasi in the central Rift Valley and the Serengeti Plateau. They are one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes in Africa and the world. Key facts about the Hadzabe lifestyle. The Hadzabe live a traditional hunter-gatherer lifestyle. The men typically hunt game and collect honey, while the women gather fruits, tubers, and other edible plants. Language. They speak Hadzane, a unique language that features click sounds. It's a language isolate, meaning it's not closely related to any other known language. Tools and weapons. Hadza hunters use handmade bows, often strung with giraffe tendons and tipped with poison from local plants. Housing. They do not build permanent houses. Instead, they construct temporary shelters from branches and leaves, moving frequently based on the availability of food and water. Diet. Their diet is diverse and seasonally dependent, including meat, baobab fruit, berries, tubers, and honey, which is highly valued. Social structure. They live in small, flexible groups with little formal hierarchy. Decisions are often made collectively. Religion. The Hadzabe have no formal religion or belief system, but maintain spiritual beliefs related to nature and the environment. Threats. Their way of life is under pressure from land encroachment, tourism, and government attempts at settlement or modernization. Absolutely. The Hadzabe have some of the most fascinating and ancient traditional hunting and gathering techniques in the world. Here's a deeper look into how they survive using skills passed down for generations. Hadzabe traditional hunting techniques. 1. Hunting with bows and arrows. The Hadzabe hunt using handmade bows and arrows. Bows are crafted from native trees like comifera, flexible wood, and strings are often made from giraffe tendons or animal sinew. Arrow tips are sometimes carved from bone or metal and often poisoned using sap from the desert rose or Acocanthera plants. This poison helps bring down larger animals quickly. 2. Types of prey. They hunt small to medium animals like guinea fowl, baboons, dik-dik, bushbuck, and even larger game like warthogs or antelope when available. Hunting often takes place early in the morning when animals are active and the hunters can follow fresh tracks. 3. Stealth and tracking. Hadzabe hunters are expert trackers, able to read footprints, droppings, broken branches, and even subtle shifts in soil to follow prey. They move quietly and patiently, often stalking animals for hours. 4. Team hunting. Sometimes hunting is done in small groups, especially when targeting larger animals. They use ambush strategies or drive animals toward a waiting hunter. Gathering and foraging techniques. 1. Role of women. Hadzabe women are skilled gatherers and collect fruits, roots, tubers, and berries. They use digging sticks to extract edible roots and tubers, which are an important source of carbohydrates. They also gather baobab fruit, which is rich in vitamin C and calcium. 2. Honey harvesting. Both men and women harvest honey, but it's mainly a male task. They follow the calls of a special bird called the Greater Honey Guide, which leads them to wild beehives. Once found, they smoke out the bees using burning sticks and collect the honey, comb, and larvae. Honey is highly valued and considered a delicacy. Traditional knowledge and survival skills. The Hadzabe know hundreds of edible and medicinal plants. They have extensive knowledge of seasonal animal movements, bird calls, and weather patterns. Their skills are learned through experience and oral storytelling, passed from elders to children. The end.